The collapse of the Marriott-backed hotel chain, leaving guests around the world stranded.
We just got evicted from our hotel here in Montreal. Now we need to figure out what we have to do for the rest of the day because our hotel just went bankrupt.
Sonder, which operates boutique hotels and apartment-style accommodations in over 40 cities, abruptly announcing on Monday that it will complete winding down operations immediately and initiate.
Hold up. So you checked in, you're staying somewhere, you booked ahead of time, you unpack, and then bam, you get told you gotta leave. Like I said, this is wild. That's why that's what happens to hundreds of people this week. When Marriott ended its deal with Saunders and guests were forced to vacate with less than 24 hours notice. We got to break this down because if you've booked travel recently, this could affect you. What's up, family? Welcome back to Inside the Scoop Report, where we dig into the stories that make you say, wait, what just happened? If you're new here, hit that subscribe button, smash a like, share this video, and drop your city and state in the comments because I'm betting lots of y'all travel, stay in hotels, or short-term lease rentals. And this one hits deep. We're talking about Marriott and his partner, Saunders. Devastated travelers and questions about who's really liable, then things like this go sideways. Let's get into it. So, here's the breakdown. According to multiple outlets like People Magazine, Business Insider, New York Post, the timeline goes like this. One, the travel rental company Saunders had a licensing agreement with Marriott under the Sonder by Marriott Bonvoy branding. On Sunday, November the 9th, 2025, of course, Marriott abruptly terminated the licensing agreement. The next day, Saunders announced the wind down of U.S. operations and a Chapter 7 liquidation. Guests staying at Sonder branded properties found emails, notes under doors, and were given instructions to leave by 8 a.m. the next morning, even though their stay was prepaid and ongoing. Many had to scramble to find new accommodations at the last minute, pay higher rates, and were uncertain about refunds. Marriott then changed its position, telling guests to seek chargebacks through credit card companies rather than promising direct deposits. Now, if you were staying somewhere and you got that message, you have 24 hours to vacate. What would your first move be? Would you trust the company to fix it or would you pack up and move out immediately? Now, let's talk about how this hit the travelers. One couple, Minjin Chen and Kevin Go, were halfway through a 2-week stay in New York City when they got the email from Marriott saying their reservation was canceled. They said they had to pack up, hunt for a hotel in one of the priciest cities in the world, pay thousands more, no assistance from Marriott or Saunders yet. Guests said some of their belongings were packed into plastic bags and left in hallways. Imagine being in a city you're visiting, not your home, and told you're basically homeless for the night. Have any of y'all ever had booking trouble? Bad hotel, cancel reservation, shady rental. How did you handle it? Let me know in the comments. Would you expect a global company like Marriott to have your back, or would you still book independently next time? So here's where things get sticky. Initially, Marriott told guests, we will refund your deposits and help you. Then boom, they reversed the course and said, no refunds. You'll have to contact your credit card issuer for a chargeback. Sonder said their own collapse was caused by delay in integrating technology with Marriott's system and loss of working capital. So if you booked via Marriott or via Sonder, who is responsible then? The rental company that collapsed or the hotel chain that hired it? What about your prepaid stay? Non-refundable bookings, booking points used. When a company like Marriott outsources a partnership and something fails, who should pay? The big brand, the affiliate, or do the guests get caught in the middle like this? So digging deeper, why did this happen so fast? Saunders used to be valued over $1 billion, and it partnered with Marriott in August of 2024, and the integration was delayed. They couldn't absorb Marriott's tech and loyalty systems. So lots of capital and default on loans happen. Marriott says that the move was necessary to protect this brand, but critics say that the brand still failed thousands of loyal guests. The speed of vacating rooms, reversing refunds, it all points to mismanagement or lack of backup plans. So, do you think big hotel brands should manage partnerships more carefully, or should they stick to what they know and avoid outsourcing big parts of their business? Outside of all of this chaos, if you travel, this is what you can do because this isn't just about Marriott and Sonder, it's about anyone traveling and trusting a brand, right? So, what you can do is always pay with a credit card that offers good dispute or chargeback protection. Keep the booking confirmation, payment proof, any screenshots you may have. And if you book through a third party brand, check how the refund process works before you do that. Also, make sure that you be prepared if something goes wrong. Uh, Make sure you have a plan B. And then consider travel insurance. Um, that covers stuff like evictions or business failure scenarios, which is rare, but now obviously is possible. When you are booking travel now, do you check the fine print about refunds and company obligations? If not, will you do that going forward? And have you ever skipped that and regretted it? So here's how I see it, family. This isn't just a travel blip story, it's a warning. We live in a world where a booking brand may not be enough. When even a giant like Marriott can leave you stranded mid-state because of a partner's mess up, you got to ask, what protections do we have? This isn't about vacations, it's about trust, expense, safety. And the biggest company should always have the resources and systems to back the actions of its affiliates. When they don't, you're the one affected. Would this story make you avoid booking through big loyalty programs, or would you trust them anyway because bigger brands still feel safer? So, yeah, family, Marriott told guests to leave mid-stay. People lost rooms, paid extra, got no clear refund path, and were left scrambling. Drop your thoughts in the comments. What would you do if you received a "you must leave by 8 a.m." email while staying in a paid booking? Do you blame the brand, the partner, or just bad luck? Don't forget to subscribe, like, and share because these are the stories that travel watchers and anyone who books online need to hear. This is Insider Scoop Report, and I'll catch y'all in the next one. Stay smart, stay protected, and remember, just because you book doesn't always mean you're safe.